Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you had an amazing couple of weeks. Obviously, I was gone this past week, so we'll touch on that here in a moment. But today I want to talk about something that we hear often but don't always fully understand, and that is faith. What is faith? Before we define it, I want to share that personal experience I had this past weekend. So for about 4 days, my son had a very high fever. It was about 103-ish. He was stuck in bed, which is very unlike him, even when he is feeling unwell. He wasn't eating, he had no energy, and as a mother, obviously, that's a really hard place to be. Of course, I was doing all the practical things, giving him Tylenol, making sure he's hydrated, encouraging him to rest, trying to get him to eat. But in moments like this, it becomes very easy to grow weary in our faith. You start asking yourself questions like, am I doing everything right? Should I take him to the hospital? What else can I do? And while there's absolutely nothing wrong with using wisdom and seeking medical help, there's a perfect balance between using wisdom, our faith, and our fear. And during this time, I made a decision. I chose to stay rooted in prayer. I chose to worship. I chose to trust God with my son's healing. And I just remember praying and saying, Lord, if he's not better in the morning, I'll take him to the doctor. And so I continued doing all that I could physically, giving him probiotics, vitamins, but spiritually, I stayed anchored in my faith. And I also made the choice to still give God praise, even in this time of uncertainty, because even in difficult moments like this, there is always something to be grateful for. And sure enough, the next morning, he woke up, no fever, hungry, back to himself. And that moment just really reminded me of something very powerful. Faith is not just something we say we have. It's something we live out in real time. Faith is a deep trust and confidence in God, even when we can't see what He's doing. It bridges the gap between uncertainty and hope. Scripture describes it as the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. But faith is more than belief. Faith is action. It's choosing to trust what God says, regardless of what your circumstances may look like. I love to think of faith like this. Many of us have a car. We trust that it works, but if we never put the key in the ignition and drive it, it doesn't take us anywhere. Faith works the same way. You can say you trust God, but if you never act on that trust, your faith remains inactive or dormant. That's why Scripture reminds us that faith without works is dead. Not dead as in gone, but dormant, inactive, and unused. And in certain seasons, that can become dangerous. Faith isn't static. It's something that grows. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And when your faith is strengthened, you don't abandon trust in difficult times. You lean into it. When you begin to truly walk in faith, your mind becomes renewed. Your perspective begins to shift, and your priorities begin to realign. You stop living from fear and start living in truth. And in that place, you begin to recognize you are never walking alone. Faith is the foundation, but spiritual alignment is the lifestyle that flows from it. Spiritual alignment is the intentional decision to bring our thoughts, our actions, and life into harmony with God's will and not our own understanding. It's surrendering control and choosing trust. Alignment doesn't happen all at once. It's built daily in prioritizing relationship, spending time with God in prayer and in stillness and in meditation. Not just asking, but giving thanks in everything and listening with patience. It's practicing small, realigning habits, pausing before decisions, inviting God into every moment, staying in service in your communities, surrounding yourself with people who are also pursuing growth and purpose. It's taking faithful action. When you feel peace, you move with intention, even if it doesn't fully make sense. Faith isn't just believing that God can, it's trusting that He will in His perfect timing, in His way, and for His purpose. It's choosing trust when it would be easier to fear. It's choosing surrender when you want control. It's choosing alignment when life feels uncertain. Because when your faith is active, your life begins to become more aligned. And when your life is aligned, you don't just move through life reacting to circumstances. You move with peace, with purpose, and with confidence, knowing that God is guiding every step. So whatever season you are in right now, keep working your faith, keep trusting, and keep showing up, because alignment doesn't happen by accident. It happens through faith in action. I hope today's message inspired you to really just look within yourself and choose daily to be the light to all those around you. Today was great as always. We will see you next time. Be encouraged, be empowered, and be expectant. God bless.